How good is pCloud? What features does it offer? And how does it implement security and privacy? Find out everything in this in-depth pCloud review. Also, we will show you how to get a special 65% discount on pCloud. So watch this video till the end and don't go anywhere. Until recent times, hard drive storage used to be the most common and most reliable form of storage for many decades. However, things have changed since then, and cloud storage has usurped traditional storage systems. And to be honest, most people won't be surprised. While the technology just only came onto the scene a few decades ago, it has proven to be a lot more reliable, more versatile, and more functional than the traditional ones. Let's face it, there are many reasons why everybody needs to switch to cloud storage. For one, hard drive storage is nowhere as reliable as its modern counterpart, as a fire accident or theft can suddenly deprive you of your most important data. Apart from that, your hard drives can get lost or corrupt, leaving you shorn of your favorite pictures forever. Unless you are trying to deny the truth, it's safe to declare cloud storage as a superior alternative. With the revenue from the public cloud sector projected to reach an astounding $331 billion by 2022, it's clear that cloud storage is not only the present, but it's the future of data storage. The world is rapidly embracing cloud technology, and we love to see it. With the incredible invention, you can effortlessly collaborate and share files with your colleagues without being physically together. It has been estimated that 45% of files on the cloud are eventually shared, which is enough proof that this technology actually facilitates collaboration. In addition, cloud storage service allows you to work on the go, which makes sense, especially since the world now works remotely. It should also be said that data synchronization has never been this effortless, with cloud storage service allowing you to sync your files across multiple devices. No matter where you are or what device you are carrying, you can easily access your important data. You only need a browsing device, an internet connection, and the login details to your cloud storage service. Unsurprisingly, the cloud industry is filled with dozens or even hundreds of cloud service providers, including free and premium options. However, choosing the right one can be a little complicated, as each one boasts of being the best. Not to worry though, as we have dedicated this video to reviewing pCloud, one of the most reliable cloud service providers around. While the company is young and only came into the game a few years ago, its incredible features and performance have earned it a spot on the table with the big boys. In our video, we will review pCloud comprehensively, focusing on 6 important factors. The first factor is features. In this section, we will analyze the different basic and advanced features built into this service. The second factor is security. Since a cloud service provider is primarily designed to help keep data, its defense has to be impermeable so that hackers wouldn't be able to steal your sensitive data. This section reviews pCloud's performance in that regard. The third factor is privacy. With many countries around the world upholding intrusive laws and regulations, we will discuss pCloud's privacy policy in this section. The fourth factor is interface. A good cloud storage service is one that is both functional and easy to use, so we dedicate this category to reviewing everything about pCloud's interface. The fifth factor is technical support. Every user tends to reach a bottleneck at some point, so it's important to choose a company that you can call on when you encounter problems. In this category, we will check how reliable pCloud is when it comes to customer support. Finally, we will consider pricing. The top companies know the importance of being competitive when it comes to pricing. So, how reliable are pCloud's prices? In this section, we will review the company's entire pricing structure. Let's get started. But first, we ask for a small favor. A lot of time and effort went into creating this video. You would be doing us a massive favor if you just hit the like button right now and subscribe to our channel. We really need your support to continue, so please go ahead and like this video. Also, what's your favorite cloud storage solution? Let us know in the comments below. We would love to hear your thoughts and we'll reply to your comment. With different cloud storage services staking different claims about being the best nowadays, we know choosing the right option can be a difficult task, especially if you're not tech-savvy. During the past few months, we have ranked, rated, and reviewed all the best cloud storage providers out there. Right now, we believe pCloud is the best of the bunch. With its frill of awesome features, unbreakable encryption, easy-to-use clients, and competitive pricing, there is no doubt in our minds that pCloud is the best cloud storage service out there. Also, the CyberLab viewers can get a special 65% discount on pCloud. All you have to do is to click the official link we have added in the description box down below, and this discount will be automatically applied. But keep in mind that this offer is only available for a limited time, so hurry up. IceDrive is our second best pick, while iDrive now ranks third on our list. We have also added discounted links for both of these services in the description section of this video. Now, back to the pCloud review. First, let's take a look at the features offered by pCloud. pCloud is a very robust service, boasting all the features that most people ask for in a cloud service provider. The first feature we will mention is how the service automatically synchronizes changes across all your connected devices. This way, you won't need to bother about manually removing outdated versions. If you wish, however, you can also read older files by using file versioning or rewinding your account. That said, we believe the service's most important features are its media management tools. You can use these tools to compress and resize media files without needing to leave your account. Additionally, the service provider is level with big rivals in terms of file versioning and sharing. With these functions, you can effortlessly share files with team members and save numerous edits. The fact that pCloud does not impose limits when it comes to file size is another nice feature that deserves a mention. It's especially useful for designers, photographers, filmmakers, and other creatives who regularly work on large files. Consequently, creatives can upload as many HD videos or images as possible, depending on your allotted space. Alongside direct uploads, this cloud service provider also allows users to upload their files from other platforms like Google Drive, Dropbox, OneDrive, URLs, Facebook, and Instagram. Another nice feature you will find on pCloud is Drive Tool, which functions as a virtual hard drive. Without consuming your disk space, this service can imitate local storage. Photographers hate quality loss, so to help maintain their pictures, pCloud also allows users to save their pictures in the RAW format. The good thing is that, unlike most competitors in the market, pCloud works efficiently with RAW images. Plus, users can preview their images on mobile or in their browser. Lastly, pCloud comes with a browser extension named pCloud Save. With this extension, users can directly save images in their web browser to their pCloud drive. It's also easy to do. Just right-click on the image and you will see the option. You may find this feature useful when in search of relevant images for your project. For the frills of features pCloud comes with, it gets the full 5 out of 5 marks in this section. The next aspect we will bring under the microscope is security. Generally, pCloud performs admirably when it comes to security, boasting numerous security-oriented features that send a clear message. Security is highly prioritized. For maximum protection, the company transfers all data using reliable TLS SSL encryption and also sources all files with AES 256-bit encryption, both at rest and in transit. According to the company, an independent cybersecurity firm has audited server-side encryption. However, we can't confirm the veracity of this claim, as we haven't seen the audit's results. But we believe it's an indication that the service is safe. Besides, it's always nice for a closed-source software to undergo an independent third-party audit. Another reason why we believe this provider is trustworthy is that it offered a cash reward in the past, challenging any ethical hacker to find a loophole in its server-side encryption. For about 6 months, exactly 2,860 hackers tried to hack or find a vulnerability in its server-side encryption, all to no success. Therefore, even if the company's claim about the audit can't be verified, we witnessed the challenge at least. And to us, it's very encouraging. It's also a nice thing for data security that users can choose end-to-end encryption for their data. However, free users can't enjoy this feature, which literally means free users could have their data read by the company, since they retain control over their encryption key. This might be a red flag since it means free accounts are susceptible to hackers. Meanwhile, it's also not enough to be subscribed to the service to use end-to-end encryption. You must also activate crypto. Without activating the crypto feature on your paid account, your data could be vulnerable as well. Once you use the crypto feature, though, you can access and utilize private encryption keys to secure your data with end-to-end encryption. Just bear in mind that if you lose the password, you will never be able to retrieve your files. Overall, pCloud is quite big on security, so it gets 5 out of 5 points in this category. Our next focus is privacy. pCloud is a Switzerland-based company, and as we all know, Switzerland is a country with no compulsory data retention regulations or laws. The implication for users is that they can trust the company to keep their data as it's meant to be. That is, private. Perhaps this explains why many high-profile data handling companies are based in the country. As we already mentioned, however, it should be noted that free users don't get to secure their data with end-to-end encryption. Therefore, if pCloud is ever compelled to, they would be able to hand over their data to the government. While this is unlikely, considering how liberal the country is, it's a possibility. Moving on, as a new user on pCloud, you are given an option to decide where your data will be stored. Of course, different data centers come with different advantages and disadvantages, so you will need to be really careful here. For instance, Europe's Luxembourg Center comes with file transfers via TLS, SSL, and SSAE 16 SOC 2 Type 2 certified. Meanwhile, the US Center comes with the potential of your data being read by probably the most intrusive government in the world, the US government. Sadly, the US is the default data center for existing users, as the company is trying its best to devise a solution that will let current users change their preferred data center. Before then, we recommend using the crypto feature as an existing customer, so that the company itself wouldn't be able to read or access your data. For these reasons, pCloud gets 4 marks out of 5 in the privacy category, slightly missing out on the full marks. And with that said, we will now move on to the user interface. To their credit, pCloud has a fairly intuitive user interface, offering compatible clients for a number of high-profile platforms. While the service can be accessed online, there are also compatible clients for both Android and iOS. Users can also download browser extensions for Opera, Firefox, and Chrome. With these browser extensions, you can also directly download files to your pCloud drive. Setting up your pCloud account takes only a minute. You can either choose a paid plan or a free plan, which has 10 gigabytes of storage. Once you sign up, you will be impressed with its quite simple but classy design. There is a menu bar on the left-hand side of the interface for the desktop client, which has links to significant areas like folders, backups, and shared content. On what's left of the interface, there is a file viewer that you can set to a grid or list view and organize by file's name, size, or age. In a nutshell, file management is seamless on pCloud. You can sync and manage your pCloud files through the Drive app for macOS and Windows. Across all the server's clients, pCloud's interface is clean, crisp, and straightforward. In fact, when you browse through the photos stored on pCloud's Drive on mobile, it feels exactly as if you are exploring your phone's normal gallery. In this category, it would be unfair to give pCloud anything less than 5 marks. Next, let's review pCloud's performance when it comes to customer support. pCloud gets our commendation for many things, but not for its quality of support. This company, though impressive on other fronts, is bang average when it comes to customer support, a claim that is magnified by its lack of live chat support. If you wish to get in touch directly with the company, the only option you have is phone support. The catch here, however, is that they use a Swiss phone number, so they operate on their home country's business hours. Obviously, this makes things inconvenient for customers in other parts of the world, especially the US. For instance, Switzerland is 9 hours ahead of Washington, so if you reside in the US capital, you must call pCloud before 8 a.m. according to your time. And, needless to say, this is less than ideal. Normally, this wouldn't have been a problem if there was a live chat feature, but this is one area where pCloud heavily disappoints. Since there is no live chat support and the phone support may be inconvenient, your best bet is email support. However, response via this channel may take several days or a few hours, depending on your luck. To their credit, when they do reply, their responses are usually detailed and extensive, showing comprehensive knowledge of the service. Because of the lack of live chat support, pCloud scores 3 out of 5 for support. For most people, the pricing structure is often a huge factor when weighing the option of choosing a product. How reasonably priced is pCloud? Let's find out. The company offers a functional free plan that many people will find really appealing. The free plan initially comes with 4 gigabytes, but you can extend it to up to 10 gigabytes by verifying your email address and inviting your friends to the service. While having to invite friends to earn more storage space may be a little annoying, it's standard practice nowadays, especially with tech companies. But that's a little price to pay for enjoying a free plan, as most cloud service providers are hardly that generous. Every cloud service provider often falls into either of 2 categories: unlimited supported devices or unlimited storage. For this service, it is the former, allowing you to use your account across an unlimited number of devices. The company currently offers 2 plans, Premium 500 gigabytes and a Premium Plus 2 terabytes. The plans share a lot of similarities, with the only difference between them being the storage cap. While currently discounted, the 500 gigabytes plan costs $47.88 per year, while the 2 terabyte plan costs $95.88 per year. If you'd prefer a lifetime subscription, they cost $175 and $350 respectively. For people who are afraid of long-term commitments, there are monthly plans as well. It should also be noted that there are 2 special plans, Family Plan and Business Plan. While the former provides 2 terabytes that is meant to be shared between up to 5 users, the latter offers many company-oriented benefits, like file access management, activity monitoring, and team organization. At the moment, the Family Plan costs $500, which is a one-off lifetime payment, while the Business Plan doesn't have a fixed price. Its price is based on the number of users, but the price range begins at $287.64 per year. However, keep in mind that the stipulated prices are currently discounted. When it comes to pricing, pCloud bags all the 5 points. To sum up, we think that pCloud is an excellent service, especially at a time when the big boys like Gmail, iDrive, and Dropbox seem almost unparalleled in terms of overall performance. Despite only breaking onto the scene recently, pCloud has reached incredible heights, boasting a service that combines functionality, security, and efficiency. See the official links we have added down below for a special 65% discount on pCloud. This discount won't be available forever, so hurry up. So that's the end of our in-depth review of pCloud. We hope you enjoyed watching this video. Let us know about your feedback in the comments section down below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. The next video is a must-watch. It's our rundown of the best cloud storage providers out there, so don't miss it.